Okay, so this video is about how to revise your letter. So you can come here to the announcements, you can click on this revision checklist, and it will pop up. Maybe. Should. There we go. Yeah, it'll pop up as a PDF, or you can come over here. This is, you only turn your letter in here if you want me to make the 5 hard copies for the writing workshop. Click on the link to the revision checklist. Okay, so here's the revision checklist, your research letter. And it's only 1 page, much shorter than for the short story. So, formatting. First, you want to double space here. Oh, I meant to put letter. This helps your letter be easier to read. Put your name, period, and table number at the top. So I'm going to come over here to my rough draft research letter. And just at the top, I'm going to put my name, period, but second period today, table number 5. Then divide it up into paragraphs. I already did that because I just copied and pasted everything over from the outline. And attention spans are very short. Make sure your paragraph lets your audience, your attention take a break. Highlighting. So this is where you're going to highlight your claim or thesis and subclaims in yellow. So it's actually pretty simple to follow. It's the same colors as in the outline. So my claims in yellow. So first I'm going to highlight my thesis. That's this one. Highlight yellow. Then I'm going to highlight my claim. And if any of you are colorblind, just let me know. And I'll give you something to do instead of highlighting in colors. But ideally, if you just follow the outline, the first sentence of every paragraph should be in yellow. And then you want to highlight where you restated your claim down here. So it's I think it's this. Okay. Then we want to highlight your reasoning and introducing your evidence in green. So I'm going to come back over here. That's in green. That's in green. Ideally, you want your green to be more than your white. That's kind of where you're going. And then this, well, your green and your purple put together. Your conclusion or transition sentence in purple. There we go. Oh, that's not a purple that I can see through very well. Make it light purple. There we go. And then I'll keep on going. So the green and the purple put together should be more than the white, which is your evidence. This is looking pretty good. So that paragraph was a good paragraph. Lots of green. Good. Looking good. And feel free to stop the video at any time so you can catch up and do what I'm doing. Okay, so when you turn your letter into me, this is what it should look like. You should have highlighted in all the right parts. It should look good. If you bleed over into the third page like this, that's because of this up here. But don't worry, when you actually mail your letter, we'll take out the highlighting. This is just so you and I can both see that you follow directions, that you have enough evidence, that you have enough reasoning. Makes things pretty clear to look at. Okay, Draft. Underline all changes you make in all places where you change something. Again, keep this on your final draft, but get rid of the underlinings before you email it. You must have at least 8 underlinings at some point throughout your letter. So first, delete. Read through your entire story. Delete anything that doesn't connect to or support your meaning and your impact. Think about the following questions. Does this sentence make sense with the rest of my letter? Sorry. Does this sentence support the message of my letter? Is this sentence engaging? Does this sentence paint a vivid picture using figurative language? So this is where you kind of want to think about who your audience is and how you can make this better fit your audience. So now I'm thinking about my audience. What can I delete or add to make it match my audience better? So my audience is Action Against Hunger, clearly an organization. Hello, I'm a high school student in Utah, and I have noticed that there are a lot of countries in our world that are struggling with getting enough food. At the same time, I've noticed we have a lot of food because we throw lots of things away. First world countries can help third world countries achieve zero hunger by providing or creating jobs because it will provide more money, food, and other basic necessities people need. Good. People in third world countries are starving because there are no jobs for them to earn money. For example, the article titled Poverty says, not every person living in poverty faces chronic hunger, but almost all people facing chronic hunger are also living in poverty. So I don't actually need that because I already said it's from the article Poverty. Most people that are struggling to gain food are also struggling to earn money, so if we help them earn money, they will be able to buy food. Good. Many people are malnourished or hungry because they simply can't afford to buy enough food, buy nutritious food, or buy the supplies they need to grow their own food. I feel like that's a little repetitive. So, I don't know. I think I might just take it out. I feel like it's repetitive. I don't need it. Taking it out. And then just because I deleted something, I'm just going to go underline deleted. Just right there. So then I know I deleted something. That's my underlining. We can provide them with more jobs by creating farms so they can grow food. I'm going to put one way. One way to provide them with more jobs is by creating farms so they can grow food, as well as have somewhere to work. Many people also don't have food because there just isn't enough grown in the first place. I'm going to change that to commonly people don't have food because there isn't enough. Because we aren't growing enough. So I'm rewording things now. If you learned how to be a farmer, comma, because if you learned is a dependent clause, you could not only feed your family healthy and fresh produce, but also make a profit from your work. If we taught people how to farm and provided them with land, comma, they will not only have enough money and food to feed their family, but they will have enough to provide food to others. Farmer nutrition schools that train farming communities to produce and cook more nutritional foods in household gardens to boost dietary diversity. I'm going to get rid of that. I know it's part of a quote, but it doesn't make sense to have that in there. So what I'm going to do is go like this, then you do a little bracket thing. Now it says farmer nutrition schools train farming communities to produce and cook more nutritional foods in household gardens to boost dietary diversity. Even if people I kind of want to preface that a little bit better. They will not only have enough money and food to feed their family, but they will have enough to provide food for others. For example, bracket trains farming communities to produce and cook more nutritional foods in households. This, and now I'm going to explain the quote better because this helps people not only get enough food, but also get enough nutritional food. And then I'm going to underline that, highlight it in green. Even if people in third world countries can't obtain food, it sometimes isn't very sanitary or nutritional. So if we help them create farms, comma should go before, so we can provide them with healthy and yummy food. Therefore, comma, if we help build farms, we can help people have jobs as well as be able to feed everyone healthy food. Beautiful. So it's kind of what I'm going for there. Let's see. I'm not underlining the commas, but I have already underlined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would need to go make one more underline, which I could easily do in the next 2 paragraphs. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to finish this letter just because you've seen enough, but that's what I'm looking for. That is your end goal. This is, after you finish this process, this is what you should turn in as your final draft. Make sure you also think about rearranging, adding connectors, forming new verb endings, talking it out. So talking about it with somebody. Finish by reading the letter out loud to yourself. If you turn it in on Canvas by midnight on Thursday, then I will bring the hard copies to class for you. Again, for the writing workshop, you do not need to have all of this done. Just get started on it today, and we'll finish this after the writing workshop, which will be on Tuesday. Okay, have fun. Thanks for watching.